All right, sorry about that. That is like, bro, Musa waiting for you. Sorry. Go ahead and let people know that we are live. I was
More options means even more.
doing something weird in the background. I was doing this, so I apologize for being late. Let's see though. Go ahead and turn on the music and let people know that we are live. Where is Discord? There you go. Live now. How's everyone doing today though? Okay, I'm gonna play something else. You in 79 now? Yeah, I am. On my restart account, I am. All right. Ah. Let's see. Get some of the dailies done real quick. I'm good, bro. Got AO now, so some fun, yay. Hey, AOs are fun. Speaking of which, what is our AO? Wonder is today, tomorrow or the day after. Garbage. Steve Catcher? Okay. Okay. Go ahead and get some of those. Then we'll fight in KVK 2, 3v5. 3v5. That's gonna be a little rough, isn't it? Well, actually, 3v5 is probably about as fair as it gets, right? The stronger size gets 3 people. Weaker size gets, yeah, 5. Yeah, I think that's as fair as it gets, right? Well, I would say so at the very least, personally. It's certainly better than 1v3. Hello. Iman's there. How's it going, man? Welcome. We got some exciting things going on today. I got the Tearless guy coming up very, very soon too. So that's something that you guys can look out for. Wait, what do you have here at the trading post? Okay, level 6. I should have farmed a lot more. That's fine. It is fine. Gucci. To be honest, I think 7 Kingdoms, 73 can solo, then got 2 strong allies. Yo, that's good. Oh, you're in Kingdom 73. I see. Many fights, more KP. Very nice. Yeah. What kingdoms do I play? On my main account, I'm in 2939. So this is my main account. I'm the main rally or garrison for this kingdom. So got one of the best delta sets in the game. Like everything's almost maxed out in terms of all the stats. And then on my restart account, I'm at Kingdom 3879, which is one of the larger kingdoms. And then I think, yeah. And then I have another kingdom. I have another account in Kingdom 3950, which is, I believe, Project Vortex. Yeah, that's what Project Vortex. Yeah, so yeah, I have 3 different accounts, like main accounts, not farm accounts. Can I join this actually? Why not? Oh, shoot. I spilled some Coke. Nice. Yeah, it's not too bad, right? You push your tech, so you got some stats now. Let's go, sir. Let's go. I've been doing a lot of more barbs now, at least recently, though. So that's been kind of helping my speed up recovery a little bit. Although I'm far from having enough speed ups for the KVK, but it's a lot better than what I had last KVK. So I'm not gonna complain too much about it. All right, let's go ahead and move to. Why don't we start with max level newbie account? See what we have here. 3238. How's the kingdom 3238, man? Is it a great kingdom, sir? I also started kind of pushing buildings in this kingdom still. So that's been helping a little bit. Okay. Oh, actually, this is not too bad, but not in the slot that I need for. Okay. Your highest 32 to 38, sir. You're doing well. A good kingdom. Let's go. Royal armament. You do gold AO in 79? Am I? I think I registered for silver. Hold on. Am I part of the gold? I don't think I am. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I am. Which is fine. I was doing silver before. Wait, I'm not in here, right? I just want to make sure that I'm not joining the R. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I signed up for silver. Young, but still very good kill points. We're now allies with 1818 and fight 1981, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't 1818 pretty strong? As far as what I remember. I think Kingdom 1818 is a really strong kingdom. If I remember correctly. So that means you guys are also very strong. When is the time we fight you guys? I don't know. Well, I'm definitely not gonna be there. I'm gonna be doing Silver AO. This I can't tell. Yeah, honestly, I've been missing out on Ark of Osiris League on this account specifically. So, yeah, I don't know, man. And I've been trying to push out the stable Siege Workshop, those that actually require those upgrade stuff. Because that's like basically what I have left on this account. For me to hit T5. I can't even know 25 and then kind of like max T4. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I've been doing those lately on this account. Haha. When is our matchmaking over though? Oh, it's next week, isn't it? Isn't that next week? No, it's a week after. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, we're gonna have multiple KVKs happening at the same time. So, yeah, that's gonna be really fun. Yeah. I tried making my archer set for leadership rally. Oh, really? Over camp allies is a farm kingdom, but we're okay. Still lots of things left to improve. I mean, is archer leadership rally something that can work though? Like, or are you talking about the what's this called? CY. Choyoung and Hera, or Choyoung and what's his name? Hector. That could work, yeah. Leadership archer garrison work for sure. No, I think it's 2 to 3 weeks left. I see. Ah. Courier station. Yeah, nothing really much happening here. We might jump into the tier maker very soon. Just for your reference, guys. Let's see though. No, my archer set is one level 5 left. Okay. No, I mean like you said leadership archer, so not too sure what you mean by that. Good morning, yo. Welcome, Bon. So you, how's it going, man? I'm like dying to get some fights, to be really honest with y'all. Because like, yeah, all of my accounts have not gone into a fight. I don't know how long. Forever. And like, I don't know, man. It's like, last time I did fight in my main account was in October, and we took like a full break, full skip. So, yeah, my main has not seen some actions for a while, which might be a good thing, because like I needed some time to get David's situation out of the way. Like, if you were fighting right now, I'll be using all my gold heads just to max out David. And potentially run it with Attila, which I don't think is a right pair, right? I think you need to get David and Hector kind of pushed up together. But because we have off-season, our kingdom is generous enough to give me some David heads. So that allows me to kind of save some gold heads, or like even make it possible that I can run David Hector, you know what I mean? So that's not too bad, I guess. I mean, after that, let me make rally for the kingdom. And that's yeah. I mean, being a rally lead does take a lot. Yeah, personally speaking. Yeah, you need to do a lot more. And you have to sacrifice a lot of your kill points. We got an angry orange. We got someone named Angry Orange with that kingdom. Huh? Well, this is Mango. Yeah, we got some strong people here, actually. Nothing too much to see here. So let's go ahead and work on some of the basic stuff, and we'll go ahead and move on to our next account. How about that, guys? Although I'm kind of preparing for a siege march on this account, just to be a little bit more useful for the kingdom, but we'll see. Check my kingdom if you can. My name is Avesta in game. Yeah, we can do that. You said you are 32, 38. Okay, let's check out Imanzer's kingdom. $14 billion power. Man, you guys won some KVKs, didn't you? With 6 win streak. You guys have 6 win streak? Yo. That is OP, man. You said you're Avesta. Where's Abesta at? Abesta. Abesta. Which rank are you? Kingdom Vortex getting a lot of migrants. I got added in the group chat and went silent. I don't know. Are we? Are we getting a lot of migrants? I don't know. Which rank are you, sir? Vesta. Yo, Dr. Shop, how's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Rank 3, okay. Yeah. It's harder to kind of navigate through everyone. Sorry about that. Alright. Vesta. Oh, there you go. Damn, 6 billion kill points. Let's go, man. I'm assuming you're Archer. Yep. Fateh Shapoor. 123 million million power at peak. 40 million deaths. Very nice, sir. Very nice. 5 times autar. 5-time autar. Man, that's kind of wild. And 42 million kills. I'm assuming this kingdom is very young though, right? Yeah, you guys 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So you guys repeated. No, you guys can't repeat if you're in the one kingdom. Yeah. Very young kingdom. Doing very well. Nice, nice. He's 100 million, I saw. I see, I see. Yeah, very cool account though that you have. Thanks for sharing that. Ooh, Pierce. Although on this account, I don't really need Pierce. Alright, let's move on to my Project Vortex account, and then we'll go ahead and move to our lecture section today. And then maybe after that, I don't know what we're gonna do. Yep, let's go ahead. Move on to my Project Vortex account. What is this? We started getting Pierce daily offers too, so those are really good. I think I'm gonna get those until I have Pierce at. Oh, okay, 3 is not too good. Until I get enough Pierce heads. Also, overnight, I have hit City Hall level 25, so it's not too bad. I'm not too behind. Can you show top in Vortex Kingdom? Yeah. Although I think they're all kind of waiting for the Zenith Department. Yeah. I think everyone in the top 3 are waiting for the Zenith Department. At the very least. I think this guy, Big Ka, is also a big whale. I think he's also waiting for the Zenith Department. So everyone's kind of lower in terms of power, but then they should be. As far as what I heard. Prince of Light is a big whale. He spent a lot of money. And he's just hoarding on all those kind of bundles at the end. Zeb, hey Musa, I'm recruiting a 1 billion KP KBK1 player right now. I'm so happy. Yo, that's pretty wild, man. You're adding a big value to the kingdom, man. Congratulations, sir. Expedition expert. Okay. Oh, yeah. I want something good here, guys. I want something good. Based on the missing commander slot, though, this might be Mehmet. Let's see. What do we have? What do you get? Come on, give me something good. Tiras, Med, Mulan. Really? I didn't need Mulan. Yeah, I did not need Mulan at all. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I didn't want to see her over there. Trying to give him armament advice. Can you help me? Yeah. What do you need help with? What do you need help with in terms of armaments? I am all ears for you. What armor should he invest in KVK 2 since Wedge will be swapped and pity reset? I think it still should be Wedge Delta Pincer. Yeah, I think it still should be Wedge Delta Pincer. And if he's a archer main, then you know, it is what it is. The thing about armaments and the armaments with like whales is weird. Well, I'm not calling myself a whale, but I'm just saying that for those of us who are actually aiming for the top, is weird. Where even if you have a reset, you should still be pulling for the armament that you have the least. Yeah, you see, I'm pulling for Delta for a couple reasons. For one, you know, Delta is the currently best set for cavalry, right? But two, like, I know it's gonna get reset, but I'm doing this anyways. And even if the new cavalry formation does come around, new combo formation does come around, I'm still gonna pull for Delta until I'm done with the wish list. You know what I mean? And once I'm done with that, like, I know that Wedge is coming up, but I have 3 out of 10 in Wedge. So I'm gonna start pulling from Wedge now, after that. Like, special inscription means everything in armor. So, yeah, like, I'll just say get started on it, and, yeah, get started on it, and then you should still run again. What I have here, right? Delta, Pincer, Wedge. There's no other way to do it right now. Like, what if they go pure CJ? Then Pincer. You need to pull for Pincer then. Do I think Hunter is best for Arch? You mean Wedge? Hunter is best for Wedge, yes. Oh, you mean in terms of among all the inscriptions? Arguably, I think Hunter and Intrepid is best, right? 10% skill damage boost is really, really nice. This gives you 5%, and then on top of that, if you're doing single target, it goes up to 15, otherwise it's 7, right? I think Intrepid is more generally better for Wedge. Arch, you do not want Destructive, in my opinion. For Qin Shi Huang? I think Intrepid is still the best for Qin Shi Huang. If you can get your hands on it. Like, this is way harder to get, right? And the Hunter is okay. Still one of the best armaments in Wedge. Inscriptions in Wedge. Balance is the worst, I think. Increases the normal damage resistance, that's fine, but upon reaching 80% rage, this never happened, almost, for Qin Shi Huang. And if you start attacking more troops, you use more rage. So this is weird. Yeah. It is harder for you to proc the balance for Qin Shi Huang. Unstoppable is okay, actually. But it's not really that much as straightforward as Hunter is, I think. But Intrepid is universally good for Qin Shi Huang. And obviously, given that I'm like done with my cap set, I do need to work on those things, but I don't know. I do have a wedge set though. I might start working on these. I recently started working on my Achilles one, second set without inscribing special inscriptions on it, because those could become the Delta 2.0 version, right? So yeah, I started slowly working on those. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. All my main account, at the very least. Let's see. Registration as close. Did I sign up for silver here though? Yeah, I signed up for silver here. Ha ha ha. I have focus fire for the emblem, so I don't know if it's good to go for Hunter or Intrepid. For what? For wishlist? Wishlist, you never go for Hunter. Wishlist, you never go for Hunter. You either go for you either go for instrument or emblem. Because Hunter you can always get after winning like 3 KDKs, right? Like, if you look at my set, I got Autarch so many times that I have this Thrasher. I have 2 Hunters, 1 Destructive, 1 Destructive, and then I have 1 Ready to Inscribe. Yeah, 1 Ready to Inscribe with Thrasher, right? You never want to get the first slot. So if you go to wishlist, you have to choose either the instrument or emblem, because you can always get the first one and the third one. So in your case, if you're going after Qin Shi Huang and Qin Shi Huang only, you should try to get the Intrepid. Never set your wish list on Hunter. Ever. It's such a waste. Like, you will regret this in a month when you know what you're doing. Just make sure you set your pity on either instrument or emblem. On all of your formations. All of your formations. I don't really care what is best for your formation. Yeah. The scroll, you never do. Banner, you never do. I mean, flag, you never do. You gotta go after the instrument or the emblem. Because eventually, those are the ones that you're not going to be able to get organically, basically. You have to force it out from the wish list. I mean, I played with armaments for the last 2 years. And the reason why I was only able to complete my best cavalry set this year was simple. It's because I was missing the butterfly fest slot, right? And I was waiting for the second pity that I got on this account. This was my first pity, Flurry. This was my second pity. And it's all on my best cavalry set, right? Yeah, so make sure you set your pity on either of those two. Personally, I would put my pity on instrument. I know that Unstoppable is not the most ideal, but when the new wedge formation comes around, I'm assuming there's going to be more emphasis on the instrument than emblem. Because that's what it has been for the new formations lately. So, yeah, that's my recommendation. But it's up to you. Yeah, when the new skill formation is released, I think the Unstoppable being replaced by something else, you can probably look forward to that being the best inscription in the game, right? Because for Pincer, yeah, Pincer instrument inscription was the best. Delta inscription was the best, right? Do you think the new formation for Archer will be soon? It's probably in January. It's probably in January. That's my assumption. January or February. Wait, someone's going to 3950? There's a chat for it? Oh, there's a chat for it. Why was I added here? Was I added here recently? I don't remember being in this chat. Yeah, I don't remember being in that chat. Oh, my gatherer is out there. Okay, that's fine. Do you think the next formation will also be for skill damage? Yes. Because if you look at the armaments, that's the most outdated skill, right? Outdated formation. Yeah, if you look at it, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Lilo said that they're gonna release one new skill formation, one new pincer formation, and one new combo formation. Sorry, one new smite formation, one new combo formation, right? And you know, Delta is second oldest. Wedge is way outdated, right? This was here from the very beginning. And then Pinsir was there. And Pinsir is the most recent addition, right? So if Lilith's gonna add one formation, I think it is inevitable that it's gonna be a skill damage for me. That's my opinion. Yeah, I mean, like, if they add another Delta formation, I think that's not the smartest move. Alright, I think we're okay with everything that we have. Haha. And let's go ahead and move on to our main dish for today. And that is Cavalry Guide in Rise of Kingdoms for 2025 using tier list guide. Using tier list. So how this works, I don't know if you guys saw yesterday's stream, if you guys are in yesterday's stream, right? But how this works is that I'm gonna actually pull up each commander that I think is appropriate for people to use on the field for KBK1, KBK2, and KBK3 / KBK3 and onward based on your spend level. Let's say you're a free-to-play player for Cavalry, then obviously I'll suggest you a pairing that'll be best for Cavalry free-to-play. Like, for example, Baibars, Belisarius. Could be a really good pairing that you can use as a free-to-play player, right? And then once you get down to low spender level, I'll suggest a different pair. This spender, I'll suggest a different pair. If you're a whale, I'll suggest a different pair. And if you're a Kraken, I'll suggest different pairs that you can use for the field in KBK1, KBK2, and KBK3. And also at the same time, I'll also go ahead and suggest you what will be the best rally gears to set up that you can possibly bring for KBK1 as a cavalry main. Is that clear? And I'm gonna go ahead and edit that text right there real quick. KBK1. Cav main. There you go. So let's start from KBK1 Cav main for tier maker. KBK1 guy for Cav mains for in tier maker. There you go. That's basically what this is. Alright, free to play. Free to play. Honestly, as a free to play, I think Belisarius Baibars could be a really, really good play though. But if you're free to play, I think you should still try to look into building up YSG somewhere. Because you still need a commander that you should be working on in KBK1. So that when you get to KBK3, you can swap out those commanders to a Season of Conquest commander, right? I think you need at least one commander that you can work on. And I think that commander could be YSG. There's no other commander that will be better than YSG in KBK1. Or even into KBK2. So I would say run Belisarius Baibars until you get your hands on YSG. And then run it like this. Baibars with YSG, right? So that you can do AoE first with Baibars and then run YSG's AoE. I'm assuming you're not going to be able to expertise YSG, but that's fine. Do double coding AoE, it will do a ton of damage, and you'll still be able to use that troop type as cavalry. Is that fair? Does everyone agree with this? If so, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to low spender. I think low spender, no brainer. Minamoto with Waishi. There you go. Minamoto and Waishi. If you're a low spender, you should be getting Minamoto, and you should not really spend on anything else, to be honest, for low spender. And make sure you get your, VIPs pushed up and all that stuff. But eventually, you should try to run Minamoto and Waishi in KVK1. Belly good for farm killing? Yeah, Belly is good in general for KVK1. Like Belisarius and Bybars is a fastest farm killing marsh they can find. So if you're free to play, you need some kill points. There you go. That's what you do. And in all honesty, I don't think you should be making a second marsh. But if you were to make a second marsh, I don't know if I have another Belisarius. I don't think so. Yeah, I think you can technically run a Belisarius with Bybars too. But I think this is a good kind of pairing that you should be aiming for at the end of the day. Minamoto Waishi. I ran that pair, and to be really frank with you, every tier would have Waishi of some sort for KVK1. And that's just not gonna that's not gonna change, right? Let's just do that right now. Every tier is gonna have YSG of some sort. And yeah, that's not gonna change. Every tier for KVK1 for cavalry main are gonna have Minamoto of some sort. And that's not gonna change. So we can honestly just start with this, right? Minamoto YSG. If you're not a free-to-play player in KVK1, you're main in cavalry, this is where you start. Minamoto YSG. No matter what your spend level is, Minamoto YSG is going to be the best pairing that you're going to use in KVK1. Hands down. That's my personal opinion. Now, though, going into mid-spender, you can kind of look into adding another pairing, which I think the best pairing is honestly Charles Martel and Sun Tzu. And of course, if you don't want to invest in Charles Martel, that's fine. You can put in Ethelflaed and run Sun Tzu Ethelflaed. That's also fine as well. Is there anything else that I can run for KVK1? Yeah, I think Sun Tzu Ethelflaed are Charge Martel 5111, and Sun Tzu is probably really good for mid spender. That's what I ran. I was a little bit of a whale in KVK1, but that's still what I ran. So I think that's fine. We have more Charge Martel. Let's bring up some more Charge Martel. Oh, there you go. I was like, where's Charles Martel? I swear to God I added. There you go. Go ahead and add all the Charles Martels here. A whale, the same deal. Charles Martel Sun Tzu still stands. Whale is probably where you can start looking into having one of each march, right? So that means that you can have Tutmos and where's Tutmos at? There you go. You can have 3 full pairing. Minamoto YSG, Charles Martel, Sun Tzu, and then Tutmos and Kusanagi. I think that's like a really good pair if you want to have 3 marches. You can also throw in Mehmed there if you want to make sure that you can actually run 2 legendary marches, a full legendary march, especially towards like Tutmos, I believe. But that's about it. That's how I would run if I was a whale in 2025. 3 different troop marches, 1 infantry, 1 cavalry, 1 archer march as a cavalry main player. Of course, you can use Ethelflaed instead of everyone else here too. Did I just put Ethelflaed in there? In place of Kusanagi? Maybe. Well, actually, let's do this. Where did I add Ethelflaed? Oh, there you go. I think maybe instead of Mehmed, having Ethelflaed added as a pairing for Tutmos might actually not be a terrible idea. Okay. Now, if you go into Kraken mode, this is kind of where it gets a little more complicated, right? Obviously, you want to make sure that you get your Charge Martel with Sun Tzu in there. But maybe this is when you can actually start adding Pierce into your mix because you're Kraken. Although I'm not sure if I would suggest using Pierce to be added with Richard, but honestly, Richard Pierce is actually not a bad pairing in KMK1 too. So yeah, that's what I would run for 3 marchers. And for 4th march, I think Tutmos is a must. And Ethelflaed or Mehmed for Kraken is probably the way to go. And then maybe running bars with Ethelflaed. Yeah, this might be the best pairing. Yeah. Or actually, if you're a Kraken, you can actually run double C in there too. So probably like this then. If you add the double C into the mix, Ethelflaed could be added to either of those two, but double C by bars is okay, or by Stormer C is probably the right pairing because by bars actually has a skill damage, and then Tutmos, Mehmed or Ethelflaed is probably what I would run if I was a Kraken in 2025. And rally lead, Minamoto Waishi. If you're a rally lead for cavalry, run Minamoto Waishi. If you're a garrison, Minamoto Waishi. I know that this is not the most optimal garrison that you can run, but Minamoto Waishi is the best. For cavalry mains, if you have the best cavalry set in the kingdom, you have to run garrison for cavalry. You don't really have a choice. Minamoto Waishi. That's the only way that you can actually run that in KVK1. I've done that. I've run that. It's not the best. It's not as good as Charge Martel YSG, but it works. That's what you're supposed to do. KVK1, you don't really have that many options. We have to run that. That's my opinion. Anything here that you guys don't like? KVK1 cavalry main? I think this was pretty straightforward in terms of cavalry main players for KVK1. Everything evolves around Minamoto and YSG. And everything kind of added to that is based on your spend level. All right, let's go ahead and move on then to change the text for KVK2 cavalry. Go ahead and reset all of this. Let's actually start from here. Free to play. I think YSG still be like up at the very top. What should you run as a free to play player though? Because I feel like it's gonna be impossible for you to get yourself your hands on Saladin as a free to play. Should you just still run whatever I just told you, which was this, right? Should like free to play just go ahead and run 5 bars YSG or 5 bars YSG or 5 bars Belisarius. I think that doesn't change as KVK2. Maybe. But as you enter KVK2, you get an option of using Saladin for low spenders too. Although if you're a low spender, I don't think you're gonna get Saladin Midas Government Event too much. But either way, I think Saladin YSG is the best cavalry combo they can bring in KVK1, KVK2. I mean. Now, if you can't get Saladin up to a level at the very least 5551, I would say just go ahead and keep using Minamoto, because Minamoto is, let's just do it like this, right? Minamoto YSG is still the best. If you can't get Saladin up to 5551 or better, otherwise Minamoto YSG is better. But yeah, if you can get Saladin to 5551 or better, Saladin is actually better than Minamoto as a parry for YSG. I've done this before, yeah. I've used Expertise Saladin in KVK2. It is what it is. I think it's the best pair for KVK2 for cavalry mains at the very least. Now for mid spender though, I'll say Saladin YSG is the best. Now that frees up Minamoto for him to be used with, I think 5 bars is probably the best way. Yeah, Minamoto 5 bars is the best way to run it. And for infantry, I would say Charles Martel Sun Tzu is probably the best either way. Yeah, for mid spender, I think you should just run those 3 marchers. One cavalry, or 2 cavalries and 1 infantry. If you start forcing to add more marches into KVK2, I think it gets a little too complicated for cavalry mains at the end of the day. I think this is probably the best way to go about it for mid spenders. Now, if you enter the whale, realm, I would say yes, Saladin YSG is still good. Hold on. I just realized that Minamoto Baibars is okay. But you can technically use Saladin at the foot too. Should I put Minamoto YSG and then put Saladin at the foot? No, I think this is fine. So like Minamoto YSG. No, Saladin YSG, Minamoto by bars or Ethelfled. I think this is fine. Saladin Ethelfled does have really good pairing though. So yeah, because they kind of synergize well together with one another. So that could be one way that you can run it. But I think, yeah, well, I think Saladin still should be the best, should be on your best march. Yeah, I think this is probably the better route to go about it. Minamoto Ethelfled or Bybars with Charles Mattel as secondary march, and then Saladin YSG as your best march. Now for Wales, I'll say Wales. Wales. Ha 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 ha. I think Charles Martel, Sunzu is probably still. Maybe Wales is when you can actually look into Alexander the Great, perhaps, as a pairing for Charles Martel. You can look into Archer pairing too. Again, could be Kusanagi or Ethelfled. And then for Minamoto, I think we just need to use it with Bybars at the time. So yeah, Saladin YSG, Charles Mattel Alex, Minamoto Bybars, Tutmos, Kusanagi, or Ethelfled. I think this is probably the best way to go about it as a whale player. Are there any better options? I don't think so. Yeah, I think this is probably the best way. And once you enter Krakenwellum, this is a little weird. Krakens. I'll say when you enter Krakenwellum, that's when you stop using Sunzu completely. I think we can use CJ and maybe Alex. Go ahead and find more Alex here. Gonna just need one more guy though. Wait. Oh no. Oh no, I accidentally closed all of it. GG guys, GG. Well. Well. It's okay. I think I remember exactly where they were. Do I? Uh-oh. Yeah, it basically deletes everything that was manually added from the thing. So it's fine. I need a lot more Minamoto. Well, you know what, guys? That was a little bit of a rip. I don't think I can set it up again in quick time. Let's do that at a later time, guys. Let's do that at a later time. Let's change this to Rise of Kingdoms and chill. How about that, guys? Let me just go ahead and change the name. Oh god, that was a big fail, guys. That was a big fail. I apologize for that, guys. Let's just go ahead and start spectating. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, let's just spectate some KVK, guys. How about that? Wasn't there a Kingsland fight? Yeah. Fall of Troy. Musa, I gotta go to sleep. I have to be awake in 6 hours. Hey, good night, man. Good night. There you go. I did want to watch this then. I think I got the whale to come here, but my king failed. Aye. Hold on. They're still fighting, aren't they? But it does look like Kingsland is pretty much done, though. Where are we? Aurelia? Yeah, there. Well, they're still fighting, aren't they? Let's look at the kill point. Itachi. Where's Daddy Chasky's at? Oh, look at all those! Look at all those 16% troop health, troop attack skins, guys. Man, that's crazy. And I'm and I made a video about this, guys. Like when they initially announced the Zenith of Power skin changes, I was like, it's only gonna benefit the Mega Whales Kingdom, Mega Imperiums, and I got a lot of backlash for it because people are like, "Oh yeah, don't stop us from getting the Zenith of Power events." Like, no. Look at all those kingdoms. Look at all those whale kingdoms that has infinite number of troop attack 16% skin. Itachi's here. Although they are doing pretty well for like 6v1 KBK though. I must say. The last time I went, yeah, I remember when I was fighting 3v1 in the other KBK, it was a massive disaster. But like the fact that they're a single kingdom fighting 6v1, man, that's wild. We got War Daddy Chasky over here. Man, he dropped like 80 million power today. That is OP. Wait, Itachi was 700 million when the King's End opened? Really? Yo! You're saying this man dropped 323 million power in a single KBK? What? Man, War of the Imperium, guys. War of the Imperium. And you know what's like even more crazy about that? Like they knew they're gonna lose. 3606 knew they're gonna lose after probably like an hour of fighting. Yet they still dropped so much power. Rookie numbers, I do more in one KBK. KBK 1. He started the KBK at 1.3 billion. There's no way. No way. He dropped literally 1 billion power in single KBK. Oh my god. Wait, why are they pushing right now? How are they pushing? Oh, look at all those siege towers, man. Wait, how are they pushing here? Oh, this is probably where all their main forces are. The 6 kingdoms. Man, I can barely see what's going on here. But, hey. The flags are repairing, guys. And they're building the back flags right here, too. Yeah. 1606 is gonna fight for this. It seems like. But man, to drop a full billion power in a single KVK, man, I don't understand how that works, man. I don't understand how that works. There's a lot of players here. Oh my god. They're lasting more than 77? Yeah, it seems like. I thought this Kingdom was gonna be over in like a couple hours, man. Yo, imagine if they had a single kingdom within their hand. If they had like one extra kingdom as an ally, I feel like this could have changed drastically. Drastically. Oh, they're pushing the ball. Oh, but the siege, yeah, the siege lane is really, really thick here. Oh, they are pushing the ball. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Yo, we need to cook some popcorn here, man. We gotta... This is gonna be a longer fight than I thought it would be. How are they pushing? They have like... barely like 40, 50 slots. Spots for the TP. What? And there's 6 kingdoms. 6 kingdoms. On the other side. I'm assuming they're all AC kingdoms too. They're not like nobody. They want that siege KP? Yeah, it looks like they got it. Yeah, I'm sure all those kingdoms are AC kingdoms or better, right? Oh, got the rally going on? No, they don't rally. Swarm. War Daddy Chasky. Yep, they don't have time for the rally. They didn't know when they're gonna get the rally started and going. Yo. Saskia and Itachi collaboration right there. And that is wild. They're just gonna mega swarm it. Ooh. Ouch. Man, the fact that this started burning was kind of insane. Oh. Yo. What about this side? What about this side? There's still a big ball here. Yeah, this is tough to beat. You know what I mean? Yeah, they don't really have that many places for a TP here. If they start building towards here, it's gonna be really tough. Because look how much land that they have here. Right? Look how much land that they have here. Earlier, the other kingdoms were swarming 1606 flags. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're gathering again. They're mad. I'm sure they're mad. Oh, why are they backing? Are they scared? Yo. The ball dissipated. Man, that's wild, man. That's wild. Uh-oh. Yeah, look at that wave. Yeah, that's the power of the 6 kingdoms right there. They have so many people here. Let's see if Chasky drops some power. Oh, he didn't drop that much. Maybe he just healed, but... Yeah, it does look like they do have a lot more people here. Yeah, look at that fall. Oh my god. Huh. They're fighting in that little gap where everyone's gonna get hit by the AoEs. Although I find it very surprising. 1606 troops are not dying. You see what I mean? Like, look at the 6 allies' troops. They're dying. They're returning home, but 606's troops are not dying at all. Almost. He drops more to a full hospital. Yeah, I saw that earlier. Yeah, 606 troops are not dying, guys. What is going on? Is this setting wrong? From my end? Yeah, look at that. It's just the 6 alliances troops that are dying. How is that possible? Okay. How long do they have on this flat? 5 minutes? Okay. Yeah, maybe here in tech, but like... Yeah, they start dying now, but like... Yeah, when they're like tied up, all clustered up here. For some reason. Yeah, 606 was not dying. Oh my god. Yo, imagine they actually start building here on this side. That'll be pretty wild, I'll say. Yo. Yeah, if it gets down to one Warfront, I guess 606 can still perform a lot better. That's kind of wild, man. I mean, it's understandable, right? They're the only gold Imperium in this KVK, right? Yeah, but the fact that they're actually pushing on one side, even against 6 kingdoms, man. That's pretty wild. 606 is full of max tap players. Yeah, clearly, clearly we can see that. I guess everyone has 7 marches. I guess. Man, look at that. Oh. They're getting pushed up a little bit there. I mean, it definitely helps for them to have 16% attack skin all around too. I think the only way 1606 can win is that, like, the alliances start kind of like blaming each other. That's probably when they can actually start winning. You know what I mean? If the if Six Kingdoms started being like, oh yeah, why are you guys not holding on that side? There's so many people there. But, you know, I doubt it. They're all 8-seed kingdoms, you know. In KVK1, that's possible, but I don't think that's possible over here. Oh, 606 getting pushed back. Nice. This is just fun to watch, man. Do they have a rally going for that flag, though? For any of the flags? Oh, that's a Hera flag. Just for Philly and Philly. Interesting. Oh, they have this flag actually finished. Yeah, it's gonna be tough here. It's gonna be impossible for them to beat this side. Yeah. Oh, there's another warfront here. Do they still have territory in Kingsland? Yeah. Oh my god. They have some territory left. Yeah. But this is about it, right? Yeah, Six Alliance is pushed up a lot. A lot, I mean. And they're doing okay on this side. Ooh. And they're doing okay on this side. They actually burned the flag here. But at this side, they don't really have TP spots, so yeah, they're burning on the side, so yeah, I think it's still 9-1. The alliances are gonna win, but can't see with all those marches. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, this side they're winning. This side they're winning. This side they're holding. And then this side they're kind of getting burned. Man, even with light mode, this is kind of crazy though. They're pushing. Wait. Isn't each of them basically a 1 burn away? Yeah, this is one or 2 burns away from breaking. This also might be 1 or 2 burns away from breaking. This is wild. Oh, reinforcement from the bottom. Oh, they have a rally going on. And swarm? Yeah, break the flag before you actually return. Oh no. Yeah, Gorgo Toko is too strong. Come on, you gotta swarm it down, guys. Uh-oh. It's not looking too good. Huh? Yeah, there's just too many of them. That rally's gonna fall, I think. Yeah, the amount of marches that came from the bottom, yeah. Six alliances are just going full China on them. Like, look at how massive the armies are. I can't even, like, see anything with all those names. There's still reinforcements, yeah. There were. Unfortunately, yeah. Wait, it's their chance now. Yeah, 6 alliances can actually burn this if they want to. Are they gonna swarm it? Ooh. This is rough, man. This is rough. Are they gonna ball around here again? They still have this side controlled pretty well, though. Although this side actually has more TP spots, I think. Uh-oh. Attila Subutai? With massive swarms? Yeah, I don't know if that can that flag can hold. It's actually holding a lot longer than I thought. Oh, Attila Achilles. Oh. Ouch. Attila Achilles, though. Yeah, it will make sense that they focus here, yeah. Yeah, because if this flag burns... How many TP spots are they losing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 4 to 5 TP spots right away is gone, right? But, like... Yeah, this is not really that big of a priority, right? They're gonna lose like 2 TP spots here. The alliances. Because this is still connected to this side, right? And this is still connected to this side, right? Yeah, they're gonna lose like 1 or 2 TP spots here. Yeah. So they're playing it smart. Man, look how far they pushed out though. Oh. Oh. 606. Back at it again. They're slowly pushing on the left side. Yeah, they are so outnumbered. Yeah. Oh, they're not gonna fight them. They're gonna just go in and gather around here. They know they have the numbers advantage too. Yeah, if I don't want to say this, but if there was World War II between United States and China, like no nuke, right? If there was World War II, I think this is how it's gonna look like. Look how massive the army is. That's the Chinese army. And that's the US Army. They have the technology, but they just don't have the headcount. Oh, I guess like Korean War, right? During the Korean War, there was a massive Chinese army that just came in and pushed the line back from the North Korean and Chinese border down to the where the border is right now. Haha. Yeah. I don't know. This Kingsland could last a lot longer, but yeah, this is tough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. If they lose this flat though, that kind of GG. Yeah, this is like 5 spots. It's like 10% of their troop, their main people getting TP back though. Chinese definitely got the numbers, but USA got the tech, in my opinion. But I don't know, who knows. America didn't have much luck in Middle East now against China. Yeah, well, America in general did not have too much luck in Middle East, right? It's all the guerrillas. But yeah, it's so hard to even gather around from here. Like, look at all those siege marches. They're ready to RT everyone who leaves their house right now. Oh my god. Yep. This is rough. Oh. Yeah, that's hard. What about this side? Well, at least they're pushing here, right? If they're losing like all sides, I think that would have been a wild. That would be difficult, right? You know what's the worst part though? The six Kingdom Alliance are not gonna have a down. Like, the War Frenzy is gonna force the 606 to the downtime, right? Yeah, War Frenzy is gonna. Yeah, I want to see when the War Frenzy kicks in, guys. This is how Earth works against us. Last KVK versus Fire, they had one solid push in Kingston, and then they were cooked when everyone balled. Yeah. Yeah, 606, once they enter the war frenzy, they can't do this. I see where the frustration is coming from. You know what I mean, guys? Like, imagine them entering war frenzy right now. And they're not going to be able to do this. But 6 kingdoms, look at all those cities that are not really in war frenzy too much, right? All those are not in war frenzy right now, right? Probably like around here, this is where most of the fights are actually coming from, right? All those other cities that are outside of that zone, they can just swap in whenever they enter war frenzy ending, right? Yeah. Yeah. If they can win this, which I think now the chance is probably like somewhere close to 1%, that will be like making history. That will be like making history. 606 can still fill and defend and fill garrisons though. Yeah, they also can't fight on the field, right? They can't like actually fight on the field, right? They cannot initiate attacks on the field as far as what I know. But man, well, at least they got some territories in the backside, right? Ouch. Oh. Look at all those arrows that are flying in though. From all those siege tower. Yeah, that's what's kinda gonna kill them. Because if you have siege towers actually set up like that, the trade ratio is just impossible. Yeah, they cannot penetrate through this lane right here. Ouch. Itachi came here? I don't know what Itachi can do though. At this side, maybe he came to defend this fly, right? If that's the case, then that could be. It's still wild though. They changed the alliance. Yeah, look at all those siege towers attacking. The second that you leave your city, you get bombarded by all those siege arrows. Solo fill? Yeah, that could be possible for him. That's probably how he lost 1 billion power. Solo filling the flag. That's probably getting swarmed too. Man, maybe I should have actually turned to this a little earlier. This is wild. I like it. Oh. Where are they teleporting back to? This is rallyable, right? I don't know why they're not rallying this. Yeah, why is the Alliance not rallying that? Are they just taking it one by one? Oh, they're building a flag to touch. Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought this was connected. Ooh. And 606 coming to defend that. Yeah, they gotta break that flag, otherwise. I think it's already kind of GG though. In all honesty. How long was War Daddy Chatsky streaming for today, though? Go ahead and check that. He streamed 6 hours ago for 5 hours. Yeah, so this lasted for like 11 hours now, right? Look at that. Look at those icons. Did you guys see that? Look how it took me so long. It took the computer so long to load up all the icons. From what I heard, most of 606 will just run it down. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way that they can kind of at least try, right? The only advantage that they have is the fact that they are very close to the flags because it's their flag, right? A lot of the people who are here are probably all the way coming from this side, right? Which is gonna take like 3 minutes for them to march. Cat got a phone call, then dipped. They also got hacked on Discord. Yo, what's up with all those hackings? I heard that some people got hacked. Yeah, I heard some people got hacked on Discord. And this is from the creators chat. I thought it was someone else though. Well, I guess it's good to kind of be a smaller creator. You don't get targeted by those. Yeah, Pluto got hacked. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Because we got a ping on the creator chat. They're like, yo, like, don't trust Pluto right now. His Discord got hacked. I was like, what? All his mods on his Discord got removed. Yo. Man, that sucks. I wonder how they hacked it, though. Yeah, I wonder how they hacked it. Is there a problem from the Discord side? Where's the flag? I can't even see the flag, guys. Oh, 96% on the flag? I think we're about to see some rallies going on, guys. Clicking on link. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to not click on anything, especially when you're a content creator. Like if someone from your chat sends you stuff, that's all it takes. Yeah, man. That's wild. That's wild. Again, it's lucky to be a smaller content creator in those times, I guess. Yeah, if you're a small content creator, they're not gonna have the motives to hack into yours. One click though, man. Yeah, imagine losing your Discourse like progress and everything just because you clicked on something wrong. Will a 606 ball up against it? Oh no. The massive alliance is not gonna give them land. Maybe Itachi can solo fill it. Who knows? Maybe Itachi can solo fill it. Oh no! The flag's burned, guys. Flag's burned. Yeah, they lost a lot of flags. A lot of TP spots right there. Man, that is wild. Okay, let's look at it from the satellite view. Yeah, we can't. They're trying to push here, but like, they gotta. Yeah, they can't go through this. I don't know, Russia, China, whatever. The massive army that they have. Hey, Alec, how's it going, man? You're late? No, you're not late. I'm just spectating a war between the US and China, basically. The 606 has the technology, but they're outnumbered greatly by the 6 alliances. Oh my god. Look how massive those armies are. Man. I can't wait for the rally to hit them. Oh, they're building another flag here. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, they're solidifying their ground here. Very smart move, I'll say. Yeah, they're slowly eating up the areas over here. They're focusing on this side. You know, honestly, they're not really losing much by losing this side too. Man. Very well played. How much power does Fluffy has next to Itachi? Let's see. Fluffy Pony. 363 million. Actually, you know, if they really wanna force fill this all the way, it is not impossible. No, they have 300 million power people. And like, Fluffy Pony is like right there. It's like literally touching this, right? So even if you get cooked somewhat by the attack marsh, you can technically build this. Like, it touches a little far. Like, particle-wise, he has to walk a little bit. Yeah, but Fluffy Pony can actually feel this, I think. Man, imagine this. Imagine watching this fight without light mode. Imagine watching this fight without the light mode. Oh, there you go. That's a little better. Yeah, portrait's a little difficult. Man, getting pushed out, guys. Getting pushed out. Are they getting the rally here? Oh, wait. They're killing some siege around here. They're clearing the field, I guess. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Don't know what's going on here. Didn't they have a rally up here? Guess not. Oh no, they're just slowly building up flags here. And then I'm sure they're gonna rally all at once. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, this one's gonna burn down soon. And all those great fighters. Oh, Chassie's here too. I gotta lose a TP spot. Aye, aye, aye. But if this burns, then Chassie's also gonna have to. Chassie's gotta move too. That Igua account is Addy. I've heard of that name before. Oh, that's Addy. Yes, that's the guy with the... Yeah, this guy is the one with the better cap set than I do. Oh no, Chasky's rally just popped right away. Ouch. Yeah, this is the guy with the best cavalry rally set. I thought I had one of the best. You know, upon completing my cavalry delta rerolls, that took me so long, this whole year basically. I have 5.8% all damage, 3.5% health, and 13.4% defense, and 12.8% attack. I'm missing very few amount. I thought I had possibly the best cavalry rally set for Delta, but no, Addy. Man, Addy has some crazy stuff. Yep. the double inscription with 2% normal damage buff. But I think the other one also had a really, really crazy double inscription too. Yeah, I could not beat that. I have better stats, like the attack, defense, all damage, and all that stuff. But yeah, I could not beat the double inscription. I think I did the comparison before. Hold on. Yeah, I think I was like 3% attack. My setup was 3% worse in terms of attack. Armament score 3 worse than whatever Addy had. And so does so the account, yeah. Sadly, she retired. Yeah, that account even has more special inscriptions than Mr. Hope and Wild Lion while they're making videos about it. Yeah. Man, how do you find that many double inscriptions? It's insane. You know what I mean? I have zero double inscriptions. With special inscriptions, of course. Let me just go ahead and send that location to my farm. Let me show you what I mean, though. Let me show you my Delta set. Because, like, yeah, mine's pretty crap. Not gonna lie to you. Yeah, you guys can see that, like, I have 12.8%, 13.4%. Health and all damage department, I'm only missing 0.2% all damage. Right? I have 2 1.9%, 1 2%, right? And I have maxed out health. Cavalry defense, I'm only missing 0.6%. I have, I think, 3.3%. No, 1 3.2%, 1 3.3%, 1 maxed out, 1 3.4%. Right? Attack, I'm missing a little bit, 1.2%, right? I'm missing 0.3% here, 0.2% here, 0.2% here, 0.5% here, right? And yeah, technically, when you run through the calculations on Daver's tool, this right here is 1.3% attack better than having maxed out 14% attack, 14% defense, 14% health, right? This right here is actually really, really good. But what Addy had 3% extra health on top of, extra attack on top of what I had. It was wild. It was wild. If I ran through the calculation, yeah, it was wild. So, yeah. I was like, nope, I'm gonna compete with that. If and when I get double inscriptions, maybe all 4 of them. I don't know. I'm never gonna be able to compete with that, I guess. In another life. In another life, guys. In another life. I really do want to see some rally going on, though. Uh-oh. Is my computer giving up on all this? Yeah, so the Addy's account is probably holding the strongest armament in-game, which automatically probably means at that level has the strongest cavalry rally set in the game at the moment. Right? I've taken a look at that account's like archers and infantry stuff. It's crazy. Don't get me wrong, it's crazy, but it's not as crazy as cavalry one. But yeah, the cavalry one is just unbeatable. Why, Addy? Why you gotta focus on the cavalry stuff? Why couldn't you focus on the archer stuff? I could have the. Why couldn't you let me have the title? The back and forth is funny, yeah. All right, I'm gonna get myself a beer. I'm gonna be right back. You guys can watch this a little bit. So apparently I ran out of beer. Wait, hold on. Zero probably got the best archers. Maybe I should look into Zero's set. Let me Google that. Yeah. So I ran out of beer, so I started drinking plum wine. My father-in-law sent me some plum wine, so let's see. Zero account review, maybe? Does anyone have a link to this? Hold on. They getting a rally here? They're not getting a rally here. Zero ROK account review. There you go. Oh, that is sour. Man. That is sour plum wine. Well, Zero did not post for the last 2 months. I want to know what the Chinese people have, though. Yeah, me too. Because there's some rich people in China. Let me Google what Zero setup is. Zero RK Archer. I don't know. Can't find the Zero's account review stuff. Does anyone have a link to that you can share to my Discord channel? Did 1093 and 489 fight the match? I don't know. Did they? $10.93 match. Look it up on online. Are there any streamers from 1093? I'm sure they gotta fight against each other if they want to go fight someone. Right? Because if you go to Hero Scroll, there's very few people get there's very few kingdoms that can fight against those kingdoms. Is Hero Scroll down too? There you go. So yeah, 1093 is number 1 in power. But 489, yeah. Yeah, they're yeah, their KP is a lot more. Yo, when did 2377's KP drop so low? That's interesting. A lot of 2377 people went to 2359. 2359. Yeah, I heard that the after the 2359 you said? Oh, that's it's not Imperium though. Interesting. Well, barely out of Imperium, actually. You know what I find surprising though? 2377 is like still lasting, despite the fact that they haven't really won KVK all year. Right? Did they win some KVKs this year? Hold on, let me ask. Did 2377 win a KVK this year? Because like a lot of Imperiums who like has that many of a loss streak usually disband, but 2377, I guess they're really tied up together. I guess having a Chisco does really matter. Like yeah, like Chisco, obviously you want to be in a kingdom where like big content creators are there. And I think so. No, yeah, like they either had no match found, 3v1, or fought against 1960 the entire year. It was kind of saddening to see, right? They lost to 2489 and 606, then lost to 3v1. Yeah, that's what I thought, right? So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that kingdom is still kind of together, right? You know what I mean? They're in Hero Scroll. They're still number 3 in power, although their KP has gone down quite significantly. But they're still number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they're still number 6 in KP, right? Yeah. And especially nowadays, like if you lose a KVK, oh look at that, that rally's going on. I almost missed that. If you lose a KVK, you're missing out a lot, right? You don't get the scroll inscription. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's gonna burn. Yeah. No matter how hard they try to fill that, yeah, that's gonna be lost. They got the 2 biggest spenders in the game. Imagine the gold chest. Yeah. I mean that's what's holding them together. That's what I said yesterday in the stream. It was very surprising to see that when someone brought up 2377, and then I was like, hey, like, how are they like holding together? And they're like, it's because Mr. Hope and Wild Lion, they get so much gold chest, and like, yeah, I guess I see that coming. You know what I mean? Yo, we got 24 people watching. If you guys can be so kind to drop a thumbs up, that would be really appreciated. Although, Hope said they'll be reducing the number, reducing their spending because they haven't been getting a lot of special inscriptions. Yeah. Like, I mean, like, look at me, right? Like I don't want to compare myself to those mega Krakens, right? But look at me. Like, I got so many inscriptions. Like, special inscriptions, right? Like, I have Thrasher. How many do I have even? I got Hunter. I got 2 Hunters. I got a Destructive. And I have 1 sitting in the bank. And also at the same time, I have 3 Autarch Pragmas kind of build up. So I have potential for 2 extra Autarchs. And like, yeah, like, and even then I feel like I'm not really, loaded. But like, imagine not getting an Autarch for like forever. You know what I mean? Like I would imagine like Chisco has like 3 scroll inscriptions only. You know what I mean? And like, imagine being in 2377, being such a high spender. Musa Kraken 26. I don't know about that, but like I'm just saying, like, all those first slot, like all those scroll inscriptions are all coming from winning KVKs, right? You have to. That's the most efficient way for you to farm, right? But imagine being one of the top spenders in the game, joined one of the top kingdoms in the game, and today's December, and you guys haven't really fought. You guys haven't really won a single KVK throughout the whole year. That must be really devastating. You know what I mean? I'm trying to empathize with them. You know, like, yeah. So I don't. Yo, Vita, beat Antonio Sisto. Welcome, man. Welcome to Musa's streaming. I don't know how else I'll say that, but yeah, we're just spectating 1606. 3947 seems like falling apart. Top 2 R5 stepped down because of console issues. Man, all those young kingdoms are fragile, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cause like, yeah, even Project Vortex leadership, I think one of the R5s actually quit, right? And 3850, that's my restart account that where I was before I joined 3879. Yeah, their leadership fell apart completely after KBK1. You know what I mean? Like, we won the KBK, yet our leadership like fell apart. They're all spread around like Dragon Balls into different areas after being used, you know? Like, I think some of them went to 69, some of them went to 73, 38, 69, 38, 73. I went to 38, 79 because I didn't want to deal with all the dramas there. And hey, like, there was Mango. All the gold chests from Mango's account, guys? Holy moly. The VIPs that I've been getting on that account was insane. 3768 still strong. Yeah, 38. Yeah, a lot of kingdoms that have survived so far without leadership kind of falling apart got a lot of migrants. 3865 became really strong too, because they beat the 3866 who had so many different whales, right? 3866 actually had like 22 D5 players in KBK1 is what I heard, and they still lost. So I think 65 absorbed a lot of that and became a quote-unquote KBK2 Imperium, is what I heard. Oh, sorry. They were mad because Top 1 Alliance is acting as the king already. Specifically, they were mad at being MG being controlled. Oh, they didn't have a king figured out? Oh, yeah, that's that's tough. Now, if they don't have a unified kingdom, they can't be controlling my discovery event too. And that's true. Uh-oh. Are they done then? Like, is this finished? I don't know. I'm gonna say something that I might regret later, but I'm drinking some plum juice right now. Uh, if you guys want to ask something sensitive, now might be the time. Hey, if you guys have any questions about anything, now might be the time, guys. I'll answer all honesty. I swear. Ah. Oh, the Arc Osiris. The matchmaking is probably complete. Do you want another commander swap? Of course. Of course. I do want another commander swap. I would honestly pay like $50 per commander swap if they get me one. Musa, have your luck, 6 legendaries and 1 crit. Hey, we're brothers, man. Brothers of bad luck. Ah. Oh, but this is sour, but I like it. They're still fighting, though. Yeah, 606 is not giving up. Which one did you crit, though? Did you crit the weapon at the very least? If you crit the weapon at the very least, we're no longer brothers. You're 1 in 8 ace. Psycho, same question. Did you crit the weapon? If you crit the weapon, we're no longer brothers. 2026 restart Musa well or Kraken? I'm a low mid spender, man. Although obviously if I find the job again, I think I might whale. I did make a decent amount of money when I was working, so. The boots. You're like me. You're exactly like me. Okay, we're blood brothers now. You crit the pets. Pets are pretty good. Honestly, isn't pets probably one of the best that you can crit though? Like infantry, Eternal Knight, 12% defense, right? And then like, yeah. Like, except for the weapon, I think pets and chest piece might be one of the best to crit. So Dico, I'm sorry, we can't be brothers. Oh, maybe we're half brothers. How about that guy? But like, yeah. Tofuseri, I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, but Tofuseri, we're blood brothers. We're full brothers. We have bad luck, so we'll get over it. Antonio said, yeah, by Chiluche Wallace, Alex, YSG, Scipio, Guan, Herald, Max. I don't know if I should do Chichiwang, even if I don't have any equipment for Archer, or should I go Cavalry because I have the equipment? Yeah, by Chiluche, Wallace, Alex, YSG, Scipio, Guan, Herald. Okay. I would say build Chichiwang. Your lineup's a little too weak right now. I would say if you have purple gear on Xinxiuang, it's gonna do better than your non-Bai Chi Liu Chen March. Is my opinion. Right now, your lineup's a little bit outdated, so I would say go for Xinxiuang. You went 25 straight with no crit. Oh, Worm. You started 135 at 31 and now 5 through 45. Okay. All hail the Worm, the god of no luck. Lilith obviously hates you. Do you have some advice? So run by Chiluche. Wait, William Wallace. You can, if you want to run 3 marches, I would say Bai Chu, William Wallace, Liu Alex. All the other marches are kind of okay, but not really. Guan Yu Scipio's nice, but I don't know if you have the 3rd infantry. And then, yeah, I was just going and craft like the purple set for your Chichuan YSG and add it to your lineup. Chichuan YSG is really, really good, even with purple lineup. You should check out the video from what's his name? Mafu. How did I forget Mafu's name? You guys can see I'm clearly drunk. But Mafu, yeah, Mafu did amazing job with non-expertise Chichuan with blue and purple gear. You do Bai Chili Wallace and Liu Chalice. Yeah, there you go. You don't use the other. Yeah, that's fine. I would personally suggest force that. Like right now, I'm building some gear for Guan Yu just for Sunset because I'm bored. But yeah, I think usually if you don't have the perfect setup for it, I would just rather not run it in today's world. You know what I mean? Especially because you focus on one troop type technology most of the time nowadays. So yeah. On top of that, I went 10 out of 10 for Armor's Pity before getting the special. Or maybe you might want to consider changing your name so that Lilith doesn't know that it is you. I think you might be cursed from the system. What did you do? Did you insult Lilith? Did you contact customer support and be like, yo, like why is mine not fixed? And then they got offended by it? Is that what's going on? How can you be that unlucky? Well, at least you got the pity, right? Wait, how are they looking over here? Oh, they burned the flag, but they don't have anything else. Hey, at least 606 can actually focus all of their fire to this side, right? Although that, yeah, this curve with all those siege is gonna look, it's gonna be pretty tough to beat. Not gonna lie to you. What if those guys have to come and destroy these guys? Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, Worm has one of the worst lucks that I've ever seen in Rise of Kingdoms. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're like the god of bad luck. Wait, doesn't Worm have a pretty good setup? I know that he submitted his set somewhere. Maybe not in the Musa's Bulletin. Let's look up Worm. Oh yeah, he's broskies. He has really good setup. Broskies, that's his armament. Yo, yeah, no, you don't need more luck. Brother, you have amazing setup. What are you talking about, man? I was about to feel bad for Worm, but nah, Worm's fine, man. Worm's fine. All my archer crits are from the refines. Hey, but still, your armors are looking amazing. Appreciate what you can, maybe. I'm sorry, but hey, your archer armors are better than mine. I feel like your setup is really strong. You know, that's like what? That's the equivalent to a lot of stuff. Not gonna lie. Sorry, my friends are... Yeah, sorry, that's my personal friends. Sorry about that, guys. Erase that you have seen that. The siege going pew pew seems fun. Yeah, brothers, I'm telling you, siege is fun. Like imagine, have you guys played StarCraft? I don't know if I'm too old for this, but like, if you guys play StarCraft, it feels kind of satisfying to have like one turret built around. Look at that. Look at all those pew pews. Those pews. Look at all those pew pews. It's satisfying. I'm telling you, you guys gotta build siege. All it takes is 4 gather gear, and that's it. Gives you so much stats. Except for the weapon. You don't really have a weapon. So I crafted the legendary weapon. But hey. Hey. Oh, look at that. They're all gonna shoot. They're all gonna shoot as they get. Oh, look at that. Okay, maybe I'm a little drunk. Maybe I am a little drunk, guys. Obviously off of not alcohol. It was plum juice. Us Asians, us Koreans love plum juice. And you know, sometimes the plum juices get old and, you know, ferment a little bit. That's not even my my up-to-date setup. I have Intrepid on my arch armament. Yo, Worm, send your stuff to my chat or the Discord, man. Drunk Musa clip. You know what? I just actually deleted yeah, I just turned off the recording on the streaming setup. So you guys are having a rare footage of Musa getting drunk. Hey, my wife is out having dinner with her friends, so I can get a little drunk too. I think. I hope they get into the range a little more though. You know what I mean? You know what I think the real effect of siege is though? It's that fear. Like when you start getting targeted by siege, you hear the sound that they make when they start attacking your march, and like, oh yeah, I gotta back up. But like in reality, it's just siege attacking you instead of you getting targeted sometimes. Herman YSG or Kusanagi YSG KVK1? That's a hard question, sir. That's a hard question. But I personally love AoE in KVK1. So I would say Kusanagi YSG just because of the AoE. But Herman is a very, very strong KVK1 commander. He's one of the few that actually has silence, right? So I would say Kusanagi YSG. But I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't be like, oh, what are you doing? If I was a leadership, if I saw Herman YSG on the field. If you can get your hands on Tutmos, at least to 5111, I think Tutmos YSG is the best. Because you guys have seen me perform with Tutmos YSG, right? 5111 Tutmos YSG in KVK1. It was insane. So if you can get your hands on Tutmos, I'll say Tutmos, but Sunzu YSG is honestly like probably the most DPS printing, KP printing machine in KVK1. Like, yeah, you don't get that much better than that, even if you spend like crazy amount of money. So in all honesty, I really want to try Sunzu YSG because I think that's gonna give me the most amount of kill points. But like as a content creator for Vortex, I feel like I should try to focus on commanders like Pyrrhus as I'm raising on an infantry account, right? So Okay, thank you. No problem, sir. No problem. Always, always. Wait. Do you guys want codes? Do you guys want codes? I got the codes from streaming a lot. On the stream. Okay. For the next 30 minutes, guys. For the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna drop like 4 codes that I got from streaming last month at a random time. Just pay attention to the chat. So let me just go ahead and type it out. So throughout the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna drop $3 flux, $2.99 flux codes at random time. Those are all claimable on mobile only, I heard. So make sure you claim them on mobile only. And I think it's first come, first serve. Yeah, I think it's first come, first serve. So as soon as you see a code on my chat, you guys should whip up your phone, put in your code, into your mobile device, and claim it. And it's supposed to be $2.99 plus script. So for example, let me just go ahead and drop the first code, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you claim it on the mobile device, okay? Make sure you claim it on the mobile device. 3. How do you claim the code for Flux? Put it in the same way that you guys claim everything else. Hold on. Like on the mobile device. On the mobile device. You guys go here. Go to the other. The redeem button. Put in your code here. Okay? Does everyone understand what they gotta do? I got 4 codes to give away this month. I might just do it all today because I'm drunk. Alright? You guys are cool with that, right? You guys want me to save others for later? I'm cool with just giving it away all in this room right here. Oh, that exists? That exists? Wow. On the mobile device. Get ready. Save some though. Okay, I'll release 2 today. Yeah, I got them because I was streaming every single day for like I don't know how long. the entire month of last month, I think I streamed every single day. Almost. I think there was like 1 or 2 days that I didn't. And yeah. Well, why don't I do this? I'm gonna go ahead and drop one right now. I'll drop another one 5 minutes later. You guys can go ahead and claim it. There's not that many people who are watching this who actually pay attention to what I say on the chat. So yeah, you guys have a pretty good chance of getting this, okay? All right, the first code I'm gonna drop in 10 seconds so that you guys can pay attention to this. And you know, just so that I know that you guys are paying attention while there's like I'm sure there's like some sort of stream delay, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The first code is right there. Go claim it. And let me know if you guys claimed it. Because like I don't know if it works or not. Last month was the first time that I actually got the code. Yeah, please let me know if someone got the flux from the code, guys. I don't know if you guys Dash, someone else claimed it? No. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I was told like today that yeah just oh, someone got it. Lurker. PBQ Alex, congratulations. It worked though. Why is she King's K1 5111 or 5511? 5511. Why is she? I think you should invest every single golden until you get him expertise. Until KVK2 is my opinion. Yes, thanks. Let's go, PBQ Alex. I will really appreciate though if you don't claim the next one. But let me go get another drink, and then when I come back, I'll go ahead and drop another one. Okay. Let me go and write it out though. Let me go get another plum juice. And once I'm back, I'll drop another one. Alright, guys, alright. Five hours of Musa stream while drunk? I don't know about 5 hours, sir. I don't know about 5 hours. Pat, do you think there's someone better than Philip in special offer? Main infantry, no rally leader. Ooh, I don't know. What's my Chishiwang doing? He's supposed to be Barb Chick. I just killed 3 marshes here. Yo, speaking of which. Speaking of which. Let's just give away... Hold on, hold on. Yeah, let's give away based on the quiz. How about that? Let me ask you guys a quiz. And since we have 3 extra ones, I think we're fine. But let's ask the question. Go ahead and put the whole... What would be... How much health? So let me actually go ahead and tell you how it's gonna happen. So I'm going to ask you a question, and whoever is the closest to the answer, I'll go ahead and PM the code. How about that? If there's 2 or more right answer person, I'll give away as much as I can. And yeah. What do you guys think? That could be fun, right? It's gonna be a random quiz. It's not gonna be like Rising Kingdoms knowledge stuff. It's gonna be a random quiz about my account. Just so that I give a little more kind of like perk for those of you who are actually more participating. It does look like 606 is giving up though. This is fun. Let's do it. What do you think my total percent bonus is from my Chishiwang? Hint: I only have 1 all damage from armaments. What do you think my total health percent bonus is from my Chishiwang's armaments? I only have 1 all damage, excluding inscription. Write out your answer. Around 9%. Give me an exact number. And I just for your reference, it is not that high. I'll give you another chance, sir. I'll give you another chance. 12%? No. Maximum is 9%, sir. Maximum is 9%. Per Peralta, 7.9%. Antonio, I'll give you one more chance to change that. 12% is too high for my Chinchuang. Just for reference, if I add all the inscription, it will be way more than 12%. But I have 2 health inscriptions. Antonio, it's not that high. It's below 9% for sure. I'll give you one more chance, sir. And I don't even know this because this is my archer. 7%? Alright, I'm gonna let other people join for the next 5 seconds. 10 seconds. I'm gonna give 10 seconds to join anyone else. 10, 9, 8, and for those of you who already have their answers, your answers kind of pointed out, I'll give you guys that next 10 seconds to actually change the answers too. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No one wants to change their answer. 1.5. 1.25. Worm chose 6.5%. All right, let's see. 1, 0, close. All right, let's check out how much I have. I personally don't know what the answer is. I personally don't know what the answer is. 8.4. Uh-oh. Wait, what? How do I have 8.4? Oh yeah, I focus a little bit more on the health. Okay. You lied. Okay. Guys, I think it's fair that we give both Mattia and Kirk Peralta, both of you guys, the fluffs, because I honestly did not know it was that high. I honestly did not know that it was that high. Okay. Mattia and Kirk, DM me. I thought it was like, I thought it was like 7%. Sorry. And Antonio, I'll send you two because I think it will be unfair. 6%, 6.5%. To meta troll. It's in Kingdom 2939. Yeah. It's not fair if I don't give Antonio two. I think. Worm. I'm sorry. Where do I DM? To DM me to Metatroll, this account right here. DM me your name on the YouTube. There you go. We got some friends in. Itachi. I'm Antonio. Okay. I'm gonna do more random quiz even without the rewards. I'll do that, sir. I'll do that. I think that was fun, though. Right? I'm gonna go ahead and send Antonio some rewards. Yeah, there you go. I think that's more than good enough. ROK, okay. Go ahead and give Antonio the second one. Third one to Kirk. And then Mattia. Yeah, sorry, Mattia. I didn't know how high mine was. Do you guys all get it? Make sure you claim it right away. I feel like I should have blocked the whole screen. Kirk and Mattia. I should have blocked the whole area. I just realized that the code was kind of showing. Yes, Kirk got it. Do more? I ran out. I'm sorry. Yep, thank you. Okay. Okay, at the very least, everyone that was supposed to give to got those. But yeah. Whenever I get those codes, I'll go ahead and give those away. Okay? Obviously, $3 is not a lot, but it's probably the safest way that streamer can do a giveaway, I think, in Rise of Kingdoms, if I get one of those for his streams. Do more, do the quiz. Okay, well. Yeah, let's see. I said this, actually. I said this during the stream before, but how much more attack? But as you guys know, my cav armaments are pretty crapped. What? How much more attack percentage do I have above 14% attack, 14% defense, 14% health? Max out armament. How much more attack percentage do I have above 14% attack, 14% defense, and 14% health? Max out armors. All my main cavalry rally said. I don't know. I don't know the exact amount too, actually. Let me go look that up. Okay. I just saw it. I'll give you a hint. It's below 2%. It's below 2%. What do you guys think? It's a bonus one, though. I ran out of codes. 1.7, 1.4, 1.9. I gotta tell you, one of you is 0.1% off from the actual number. One of you. Just one of you. I'll give you one more try. I'll give you one chance to change the answer. One of you are 0.1% off. Who is it? You guys can adjust it down or up. All of you can adjust it down or up. One of you is 0.1% off. 1.9%? But yeah, you're gonna keep your answer? 1.9%? Okay. Well, shouldn't you adjust it to 1.8% if all of you are 0.1% off? Yo, Mafu, how's it going, man? Yeah, because it's definitely below 2%. Mafu, I just did a giveaway for the streamer thing. Perk is 1.3% final? Yo, okay. Okay, we'll find it out soon enough. 1.8%. I'll count to 10 seconds. Mafu, if you want to join the quiz, you can do that too. The answer is up there. How much more attack percentage do I have above 14%, 14%, 14% maxed out armament on my cavalry rally armament is the question. You go back to 1.9? Okay. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is fun. Yeah, I gave away some the flux coins. You know, the ones that they give to the streamers, right? Right now, this is a bonus question. Perk wanted to ask some questions, so we're trying it out. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to find something to give away later. So we got Matthias at 1.9, Perk at 1.3, Antonio at 1.6. All right, let's find out. Let's find out. So, as you guys can see, my Arthur has 12.8% cavalry attack, 13.4% defense, 3.5% cavalry health, and 5.8% all damage, right? We're gonna use the Dabbers tool. We're gonna change it to cavalry rally. And then we're gonna give my full setup here, just so that there's no room for error. 2-piece, I think, right? Yeah, there you go. And then we're gonna go to where is it? Go to Delta. Change all of the inscription. Oh no, not popular. What am I doing? Flurry, Steel Skin, Butterfly Effect, Thrasher. And it was 12.8%. 13.4. Well, let's do this first. 14, 14, 14, okay? 14, 14, 14 gives me 116.2. That is written right here. That is when I start giving out the God title in Musa's Mudim on my Discord channel. I don't know if you guys seen. On my Musa's Mudim, I give out titles based on your achievement. And when you start defeating the 14%, 14%, 14%, that's when you can actually claim all those god titles in the Buddha. And then obviously the lower tiers also have all that, but there's only one god title that was claimed, which was mine, right? And let's just go ahead and put in my stats. 12.8, 13.4, 3.5, and then 5.8. That is 117.5, right? And if you were to go back to all that, 14, 14, 14, I believe 15.3 gives you 117.5, which means... Are you the first god title in the Buddhism? Yes, I am. Per Peralta, you got it right on the dot, sir. Congratulations. 1.3% exact is how much better my set is compared to someone who has 14% attack, 14% defense, 14% health, which means that you have 3.5% on all of those stuff. And the only reason why that was possible is because I have a lot of all that. I have a lot of all that. Can you move the chibi? Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that I had the chibi on the whole time. I'm so sorry. So yeah. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Musa, do you read manhwa? Yes, I read them for I don't know how long. Maybe almost 20 years now. Let's do that again. Okay, 14%, 14%, 14% on Delta with all inscriptions and all of the equipment setup. The Delta setup's armament score is 116.2. Now 116.2. What about aggregate score of all marches? Well, I have the maxed out equipment, so it doesn't really matter what I have for the armament, the equipment, right? The equipment is maxed out. There's no better gear than this for cavalry. So that one does not matter too much for me, because like I already maxed it out, right? Equipment is a prerequisite for you to enter the profound realm, actually, for you to be Iconic 5 credit on all the different things. And then, yeah, if I were to put 15.3, that's the exact amount of, that's 117.5, which is actually equivalent to what I had before, which was 12.8, 13.4, 3.5, and then 5.8. Yeah, 117.5, which is what my armament currently stands for. So, congratulations, Kirk. At the very least, you won something. Yeah, at the very least, you got your code. So congratulations, Kirk. I'm glad that you got it again. Aggregate score of all marches. Aggregate score of all marches. I don't know. I don't know if that's... This is all for just one march, right? My Buddhism stuff is only for one march. Single best rally or garrison person. So everyone who submits here gets evaluated based on their gear set. And like, look how cracked all those people are on Musa's Buddhism. Like, this is pretty darn OP, right? This is Spartan stuff, I think. If I remember, yeah. And they get to... So anything that does not have a KBK weapon and helmet. Because the gear score difference between the KBK weapon and helmet and Dragon Breath set is also so really, really high. You actually end up in the unrestrained realm. No matter what armament you have, it doesn't matter. You're gonna be ended up in the unrestrained realm. Profound realm is someone who has the best set of equipment with 2 KBK sets, right? So someone like me, someone like, I don't know, Chasky, whoever has like the best equipment is a prerequisite. And on top of that, you have to have full legendary inscriptions and 36% or higher stats overall. So that is if you have more than 12%, 12% on your armor set. You know, if you have all damage, obviously that's going to be helpful because all damage is more valuable than health, I think. So how many marches do I have? I have like 4 really effective marches. I have this one, obviously, the Arthur, that is also a rallying garrison. Yeah, so this is 1. And then this is 2. Hochibi. And this is actually not too bad now. Iconic 4 and critted almost on all of them except for the chest piece, gloves and pants, gloves and boots, and then also ring and horn. Those are still work in progress. And then my wedge formation is actually not too bad. Does your armaments get higher rating on Daver than Chasky's Arch set? Yes, because Chasky's Arch set, because it's Arch, it does not really have special inscription. Right? He has double inscription, but special inscription is kind of, yeah, the fact that you're missing that is a lot for Arch, right? And let's go check out Chasky stuff. It's comparing Arch and Delta is a little bit difficult. It's not really that same. He does not have Destructive. He has Invincible, Fearless, straight to the point, right? Hold on, let's go ahead and check out Chasky's stuff. Best Arch rallies in Rising Kingdoms. But he has a lot of stats, though. So he has Invincible, Fearless, straight to the point. And then on the common inscription side, he has Robust, Warcry, Alert, Counter. Then he has 12.6%, 13.4. He does not have all damage, 12.5. Yeah, he has 98.8. Hold on. Let's just go ahead and write that down. 98.8. And then if you were to delete all this, and go ahead and put in Destructive. You see, like, the fact that he has Destructive actually does move that score up, right? And then, let's say 14%. Oh, sorry. So he does have more than 14, 14, 14, which is pretty darn wild. But yeah, so that will be 94.2. So if Chasky were to actually put in his Arch setup, he would actually be Life and Death Realm. Which is interesting, right? But yeah, his stuff though, he does have Counter and what's this called? Counter and Alert. So here's the thing. Like, if you go to his stuff, the reason why I was like, okay, I might have the best stuff is because he gets the Robust and Warcry from this one, right? The very first slot. So if he gets that changed to Delta, for example, So if you don't have destructive, robust, Delta, oh wait, War Cry. Yeah, so that's what gives him the advantage, right? So 98.9, right? So having double inscription on the first slot for Arch is actually better. But when he moves to Delta, that will have to change, right? If he moves to Delta, those inscriptions will have to change. So that's why it's a little weird, right? Yeah, it's different how they score it because of that. But yeah, he technically does have a lot better stuff than the 14%, 14%, 14%. But let's say if he was to go to Delta, come on, what if I bet? Thrasher. And then the first slot he had what? Counter. And then if he had the alert. And then his stats was what? 12.6. 13.4. 12.5. If he were to move it exactly as is, even with all the double inscription, because counter and alert is actually just related to counterattack damage. If he moved all of his Arch stuff and then move it to Delta at the exact same stats, but had the first slot changed to Robust and Warcry from Robust Warcry to Thrasher, he would not be in the life and death realm because he's missing all that, right? If you were to change that to Robust and Alert, though, Robust and Warcry, right? Yeah. Oh, he would actually be higher. Okay. So having double inscription on the first slot might actually be better. Oh, no, he's lower. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's lower. The 110, I thought I saw that as 120. Yeah, missing the Thrasher is a lot, right? So yeah, so that's why it's like, that's why I said, yeah, having the first slot, technically it is impossible for his current set to be transferred over to Delta and then beat my Delta set, right? Because he's missing a lot of all that, right? So yeah, I mean, obviously he might be able to craft a better one, but because he has all of those stat related stuff on the first slot, right? And obviously I do have something like this too, Pulverize and Warcry too. Yeah, because he had double inscription on the first slot. That's why he's able to actually beat his destructive on Arch. And by all means, Arch is better for Attila Subutai rally. So yes, in terms of his setup being the best Arch, no doubt about it. It's even better than having 14%, 14%, 14% with destructive. But if he were to move all those things to Delta, then it will be a different story. Yeah. So it's kind of wild, but yes. If he were to convert to Delta, I would have better setup. Rally setup at the very least. But anyways. Alright. I hope that was really fun for y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and close out the stream today. If you guys did enjoy today's stream, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up. and subscribe to the channel, guys. And as I learned from the best, Mafu, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can send you guys all to Normlord Gaming. Because hey, Normlord is actually he's been cooking, guys. He's been cooking. Gotta tell you, the man has gained like 500 subscribers, 400, 500 subscribers within the last 3-4 days. It is insane. The guy's really, really chill too. So I mean, Mafu already knows, right? Mafu already knows him. So yeah, the man's really, really chill. So if you guys go over there, please be nice, have fun. 3 hours only. Yeah. Yeah. I think I gotta go for now. So I do apologize for that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed today's stream though. Again, I'll be streaming tomorrow, maybe. Actually, tomorrow I'm not too sure. I'll let you guys know. But I'll turn on the stream a lot later than usual, probably tomorrow because uh actually tomorrow my wife is away. So I might be fine. I'll let you guys know. All right? I'm gonna go ahead and stream tomorrow as well. So if you guys haven't already done so, please go ahead and drop me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, guys. See y'all tomorrow. All right. Take care, everyone. Peace.